Hello, hello, is this thing on? Just making sure we're good here. Give me 1 second. Alright. Stream quality seems to be doing alright. Let me pull up chat here. Hold please, I suck at this. Alright. So, to start out, we're going to have to get some quivers here. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm actually left monitor. So if I do this, does this show up? Yes, it do. All right. All right, so going to be crafting some additional arrow quivers today. Going for item level 86. Primary reason for that is we can hit the max tier 1 on increased damage with bow skills. I don't think anything else really matters. Everything else is item level 85, so if they end up being too expensive, maybe we'll just go for item level 85. I don't know. We shall see. But, geez, things are lagging out. What's going on? There we go. Okay. A minute ago, 3 chaos, huh? See if that works out. I doubt it. Get some more chaos here. It's a no-go on those. Let's try the next one. 12. Probably not. That's no longer there. Go for the next one. It's not looking like we're going to be getting these for 15 chaos and under. Probably 19 or 20. And who is this guy? 5? This guy's actually going to invite me. All right. We'll take it. Figure we'll do maybe 4 or 5 of them. See how we do with that. What's this guy doing? 5. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Oop. Okay, on to the next. This is going to be the boring part of the video. Or stream. Not used to streaming. Go back to some of these for 20. FBI Gym. Give me that quiver, boy. 86. Okay. On to the next. Just make sure I don't have one sitting in my stash. Nope. Another one for 20 here. Maybe not. Alright, on to the next. These are just such a pain to buy, fortunately. I messaged that guy twice, my bad. Okay, one more. We should be good to go. Figure I'd show the whole buying process. I'm not used to streaming anyway, so I don't know what you guys are going to find entertaining and what you won't, but... Gosh, that guy just has a ton of quivers listed, but won't sell any of them, apparently. We'll go back to the 15s here. Try these guys again. Oh, would you look at that? Must have been busy. Sweet. Thank you. All right. Now, let me grab that, and get some of these divs exchanged for life force. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see. So confused there for a second. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. So, safe to say we'll probably be about 4 div into this crafting session. And if it goes anything like how it's gone for me before, then we should make a good bit of profit. But let me prep all these quivers here so I don't have to go back and do it later. I think that might have been at 10% and I messed it up, but whatever. Okay. There we go. And now I'm just gonna spam for attack mod. Which hopefully will, I think it's like a 1 in 100, something like that, for bow tax fire and additional arrow. If we end up hitting something that's the only good stat, I'll probably just roll over it. At this point in the league, it's just too early to be spending a bunch of currency exalting and, you know, cannot roll attack mods and doing all the fancy stuff. So this is more or less just going to be a gamba. You know, if it how it comes out is largely how it's going to be when I go to sell it. So, and I'm not like your other streamers that already have several mirrors. So I did not do too well at the start of this league. I was working quite a bit and didn't get a whole lot of time to play, so... Got to go a little slow because that bow tax fire and additional arrows can sometimes be at like the very bottom, or it can be up 3, so... Got to take my time, make sure I don't miss one. So that would be devastating if it was something actually pretty good. I know I could probably do the Recombinator as well, but I never played Settlers, so nor did I play when the Recombinator was originally out, so I am unfamiliar, and I'm unwilling to learn it for a league that's only going to be around for another month, and even if it gets extended, I'm still probably going to go back to PoE 2, even though I do thoroughly enjoy PoE 1. I started on PoE 1. It's just, I think I'm a PoE 2 content creator. You know, this is kind of just to fill the gap. Come on, baby. Give me that additional arrow. With big decks. This is the best one that I've crafted so far. So obviously it has the additional arrow, 58 decks, tier 1 on that, tier 4 chaos res. I think that's tier 2 bow attacks. Yeah. And I just threw on the elemental damage with attack skills. That seemed to be what everyone else was crafting on it, so I'm just gonna assume that they know what they're doing, and I was too lazy to throw it into POB and take a look further. It's negligible anyway for the prefixes, whatever you choose. At least with my stats. Need a big quiver here. That one was actually pretty sick. The triple flat dex attack speed. I didn't see what the exact rolls were. I was just kind of zoned out scrolling through these, but man, not seeing anything yet. Where's my additional arrow? Going pretty dry. This ain't looking good. At least so far. Yo, what's going on, Dark Angel? Just doing some crafting. Well, I mean, this is kind of just like PoE 2 crafting, at least for what I'm doing. Spinning the old slot machine, but it's fun either way. At least there's options if we end up hitting something crazy. Yes, sir. Big gambit time. It didn't feel right calling this big gambit time, even though it kind of is. I just didn't think it was big enough to warrant the name Big Gambit Time, you know? Man, I have not hit anything today. It's about 1 in 100 for additional arrows, so we're definitely running dry. Oh, thanks, man. That means a lot, honestly. I've really missed uploading like the past week or so. I've been playing PoE 1 as much as I can to try to get a character to the point that I could do another video. I'm not the kind of content creator that's just going to put out a video to put out a video, you know. I don't, as a viewer at least, I don't really appreciate when people make videos that are like, could have been an email kind of videos, you know? Just like, I'm going to read the patch notes. It's like, dude, I already read them. And I appreciate your take on it, but I don't know. That's just me, though. You know, no hate to anyone. Just, I always want to put something out that is a little bit more interesting than that, I suppose. Man, getting destroyed right now. You know what? All right, we're swapping. That quiver is just cursed. That's got to be it. I sound like a gambling addict yet? I don't stream on Twitch. This is only the second stream that I've done, and the first one was, like, in my opinion, a disaster. I really didn't enjoy it, so this is me giving it another try, seeing if it's something that I want to do more often. Unfortunately, with how PoE is, like, you know, unless you're live stream. Oh, okay, all right. We got good decks. We got lightning res. We got bow attacks, fire, and additional arrow. There's some room here. There's some room here for something decent. Let's see here. See what we got on these three. That says 8D. As is, I don't think this is going to sell for 8D, but here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and grab an Exalt. Yeah, that first quiver was definitely cursed, 100%. Ooh, Exalts went down a little bit. Or not. Whatever. Just buy another one. All right. So if you guys are curious, basically I've been doing these quiver crafts for a while now. So best thing in this case for us to block is going to be Flat Fizz, this guy right here. Mainly because increased damage with bow skills and maximum life, those are both good. So we'll block the next worst thing and go from there. Hopefully we'll slam a big life or big damage with bow skills. Wish me luck. 27 life. All right. Well, that kind of sucks, but whatever. I'll throw this guy on. Hit the 32 first try. Easy peasy. Again, I don't... That's not 20 div. I think based upon the other things that I've sold, so here are the other quivers that I have so far that I made. See, this is one for 8D. Most of these were made last night, and I had to get off within like 30 minutes, so haven't really had time to sell them. It's kind of big gamma time, kind of. Yeah, it's probably 6 div. I think 6 div is a pretty good guesstimate there, Dark Angel. We'll throw her up for 6. But hey, already with that one quiver, we're in the money, you know. This is already, I think that'll sell for at least 4, and we haven't spent even 4 div yet, so probably looking pretty good. All right, not touching that quiver. That thing is cursed, man. See if we can get lucky again. Yeah, we take those. Not bad at all. This is like basically been all I've been doing in PoE 1. I got to a point where I could do red maps, and since then I've just been crafting and being a degenerate. Trying to make enough money to put out another big Gambit Time video, you know? To be fair, I probably should learn recombinating. I'm pretty sure it's fairly easy, but there's just something about it that seems kind of boring to me, you know? Like, I don't know if I really want to go out and, like, farm gold to be able to do it in the first place. And then I watched one, like, 10-minute video that was like, oh, you get, like, 1 mod feeders and you turn those into 2 mod feeders and then you get a 4 mod or whatever. But, again, I don't know. I kind of just like spinning the slot machine, you know what I'm saying? Come on, baby. Would you look at that? God damn. We're hitting, fellas. All right. We have 2 open suffixes. That is absolutely fucking insane. Okay. I know a lot of mid tiers here. The max life, it's okay. Not the best. Damage with bow skills, tier 3, tier 6 on the fire damage. Look, as long as it's not like something useless like crit, we take those. This is, as is already probably another, 4 div, maybe 3. And we could definitely do something with that. So let me bring up Craft of Exile here so you guys can see what I'm seeing. So for suffixes, usually I go and I craft on increased attack speed. But since we have 2... Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Since we have 2 open suffixes, I'm probably going to cancel out like res or something. Wait, what? Why is this all weird? Where's there's definitely something weird going on here. What have I done? All right, I'm just gonna reset it. 1 second. It wasn't showing the other what is going on here? You know what? We'll just import the item. That's actually going to make this a lot easier. I'm kind of a moron when it comes to PoE 1 right now. It's been so long, man. I wish I could say that I knew what I was doing like I do in PoE 2, but I don't. Alt Control C. I swear that's what I did, but let's give it another shot. There we go. Okay. This should be correct. So I think probably blocking any of the res is probably going to be best bet. I don't know. I guess maybe just blocking crit chance is going to be the way to go, since res isn't a dead stat, but crit is. Yeah, I think that's probably fair. So, actually, I don't even know if you can... Let me see. Increase global... I'm not sure if this actually blocks that, to be honest. I don't think it does. Because this is like critical strike chance, not global. So, and it's with bows, like it is different, but I know that there's probably some overlap. Maybe it counts it as being the same. I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, obviously we want dexterity here. So dex would be nice, but... Huh. Let me see if I can find anything that makes some sense. Just 1 second here. Again, I'm no expert, so I gotta figure this shit out as we go, you know? Projectile speed would be pretty good as well. You know, we'll just do accuracy. This is a little scuffed, but whatever. It'll work. All right, it'll work. Okay, we want dex. We want projectile speed. Hell, I mean, if we get attack speed, that would be fantastic, but that's a 2.7% chance to hit any tier of attack speed, so probably not going to happen. But let's see what we get. Here we go. Cold res. Hey, 22%. Again, it's not a dead stat. No dead stats, so we'll take it. Does kind of suck. Most people are going to want dex, attack speed, whatever, so I think just for the sake of selling it, since it's already a broadhead arrow quiver, I'm going to put on dex, and then they can choose to put on attack speed if they want. But I'm pretty sure attack speed is more TPS. 29, good enough. Don't care. All right. let's see where we're at here. We'll take off that. Damage with bow skills. 2 div, huh? That's what you guys are saying. That's 2 div. That does not seem right. This definitely seems like it should be more. Here's what I'm looking at. Maximum life, bow tax. I mean... I'm using Awakened PoE trade. It's like the OG price checker. I don't know, I've been using it for years. It works pretty well in PoE 1. It's a little clunky for Exiled Exchange 2 and PoE 2. Let me see. Okay, so this guy has way more max life. We've got the res. We've got the fire damage. I don't know. It's a tough one. It might just be worth it. I'm going to just throw it up for 3. Looks good, now corrupt it. You fucking think I won't? I'll fucking do it right now. Told you I'd do it. All right. 3. 3D. Okay. I can't believe that did nothing. Like, actually. On to the next. On to the next. I'm sure that'll sell for 3D at some point. Might just take a couple days. That's fine by me. I'm in no rush. Just going for that additional arrow. Gotta go a little slow because... Oh, again. I don't know. That's not... It's okay. I don't know. I think this is a good example of, like, if you hit something that's worth a div and it didn't cost you more than 30 chaos, you may as well just sell it, right? So, screw it. I'll block Fizz, and we'll do another slam. I'm not going to worry about that. We'll just go to 18. Not trying to wait around. We're looking for big life or bow attack or increased damage with bow skills. Ooh, okay. All right. That's actually something. 129 life. That's fat. That's a max roll tier 2. Okay. All right. All right. I see you. 25. 30. Good enough. Okay. Now how much we got here? And don't need to price check that. Again, definitely not 9 div, but oh yeah. Yeah. Exalts are what do you mean? Exalts are worth more than Chaos? Oh no, this is PoE 1, brother. This is PoE 1. The OG. We'll throw her up for 4. I think it's probably worth that. You're good, dude. You're good. Hey, if you get confused, then that means the game still holds up a little bit, right? Yeah, at first I was like, oh, what do you mean? Yeah, Exalts in PoE 1 are crazy expensive. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to 0.2. That is for sure. I cannot wait. But in the meantime, just doing some crafting, some gambling to keep some people entertained, you know. Myself included. Trying to like read chat and not roll over things that I'm looking for. Twitch Prime hype. Yeah, I don't know. I probably should start streaming on Twitch, but I feel like that's a whole nother ordeal. Like I've been doing the YouTube thing for a few months now, and or I guess maybe 2.5 months. Um, I feel like if I start doing the Twitch thing, I don't have like an editor. You know, I just raw dog it, do it myself, and that's gonna be a lot to keep up with. But I don't know. I'm actually enjoying this stream quite a bit. The last one I wasn't a huge fan. Yeah, I mean, as far as like streaming goes, I think it's better on Twitch, but um as far as like long term, YouTube is probably the way to go. It's just weird though, cuz like if you think about it in terms of just PoE, like PoE content creators, like the most subscribed YouTube channel for PoE, I think it's that just does like PoE. Is it like Ziz? I don't know. Either way, like they're floating around like I don't know 300,000-400,000 subs, and not to say that that isn't enough to make a living off of YouTube. If you look at like the kind of promotional subs that he did in the month where PoE 2 was released, I bet you it eclipsed YouTube's monetization for 6 months in 1 month on Twitch. But that is an exception, not the rule, that's for sure. I think I just like YouTube a little bit more and like doing something that I'm able to edit. Oh yeah, yeah, dude. I mean, it's absolutely insane. And again, that's not like he's not going to do that every single month, but at the same time, like people that consume PoE content, I think they generally like streams more because you get to see more of like the intricacies of how a build is working or farming methods, whatever. Like no one's going to make a video with like their best farming strat most of the time and just throw that out there. But if they're streaming and that's like their job, then they can't really help but like show what they're doing. I was a little hesitant to even do this stream because this is how I've made like all my money this week is doing these quivers. So, but then I thought about it and I was like, if 5 people watch me, then it's not gonna make a difference. Yeah, the blue hair thing, that's a tough one. I'm not sure. I mean, $250,000, you could dye my hair whatever color you want. I'm in. I will sell out for $250,000. Don't think I won't. Oh, you guys are about to get Raid Shadow Legend streams all day, every day for $250,000. Yeah, I'm on Frisia or whatever it is. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, I did clusters early on, and I just it felt like the RNG was just too rough early league. I spent like 100C like day 2 or 3, and I didn't hit anything. I mean, it was just absolutely brutal. Then I was like, well, I used to craft quivers for Toxic Rain like back in the day, and that was always my moneymaker. So I figured with people doing Mana Forged arrows, it's like, well, I'll try my hand at doing basically the exact same strat except for a different build, and so far it's actually been working pretty well. Not to say that there isn't ways that I can make this a whole lot better, doing like recombinating and actually looking for like really good prefixes and setting those aside and yada, 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 but jeez. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm like so far behind in this league, to be honest. I mean, I have some decent gear. It's not bad, but there's streamers out there with several mirrors already, and I can't keep up, man. Now that I'm employed, there's no way. There's just no way. Also, I'm way better at PoE 2 than I am PoE 1. Like, if I league start on PoE 1, I'm pretty sure I can compete with the top guys there, but not on PoE 1. I've only got like 2 or 3,000 hours in PoE 1, so not the most experienced, but I do just enjoy playing it, you know. Been a while. Need to hit another one here soon. I mean, not that I haven't made a disgusting amount of profit in this session, but be nice to hit another one. That's for sure. Come on, baby. Running out. And I can probably get a little bit more life force here, but not a whole lot. I figure I would just do a short stream and oh, the last time you played was in Sentinel, huh? Yeah, I skipped Settlers, and I'm gonna level with you. I didn't even look into it. I didn't play the one before that either. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for PoE 2. I was playing WoW, being a fat nerd, and yeah, got sidetracked. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, if you come back to PoE 1 after even a couple leagues, it's like, don't get me wrong, a lot of it's still familiar, but you just feel like the first week is just getting caught up and trying to figure out what the hell you missed and how to manipulate it, because you know the guys that already played those leagues, they're gonna do it at the very start and they're gonna make a shitload of money. Like, yeah, I mean, Sushi with his recombinating, I was watching some of the clips. I'm like, man, I have no idea what the fuck's going on, and feels bad. So it is what it is, you know. Do what works best for you, and in my eyes, it's not a race unless it's an actual race. Just have fun, play the game, and after you do all that, do some gambas. I'm gonna sell these gem cutter prisms. I'm like down bad right now, so what did I have? 16 of these. You know, I think we can get 35. Let me check. Oh, those are selling for 3 a pop, really? Huh. Yeah, I mean, recombinating just seems incredibly broken, that's for sure. 45, 47. I'm not doing math. I'm just going to keep increasing it. There it is. Boom. All right, those will sell eventually. Multimeters with ROG. Oh yeah, I bet. ROG with recom. That's a pretty good idea. I'm sure you're not the first one to think of it, but still, it sounds like that would be a banger. I did bestiary early on in the league. That was my farming strat. I could definitely go and sell all of these yellow beasts, but I just don't have the patience to go through and actually pull all of them out. There's hundreds and hundreds of them at this point, so. Alright, I'm never gonna do heists, so I'm gonna pull out some of this shit. And, let me see. Ooh, 450. How many do I have? Shit. Get out of here. 13.9. 31. Sure, why not? Yeah, see, I totally understand people hating Einar. To be honest, though, like in PoE 1, I don't know what it is, but I like really don't even enjoy playing the game. I just like, I like crafting and doing dumb shit, you know, like really crazy crafts. And I pretty much just play the game up into the point where I can do those gambas and crafting and sit in my hideout for hundreds of hours and wait for things to sell while I watch Netflix, you know? BOE 2 was like the first time that I played an ARPG that I was like really and truly addicted to like playing the content, which I don't, I'm like kind of struggling if I want there to be like crazy crafting in PoE 2 because I don't want it to be like PoE 1 again where I just have no desire to even play the game because the crafting is so good. But I don't know. I mean, I definitely want there to be better crafting. I just don't know if I want it to be like as crazy as PoE 1. Not off rip, at the very least. You know, if we build up to it over some years, then I'm down. I need to quit yapping and fucking get back to crafting, dude. What do we got here? 88. Works for me. Let's get back in there. Yeah, the omens, like, I know they tried by making them more common, but if you take something that, like, almost never drops, I mean, I did quite a bit of ritual in PoE 2, and I never saw a whittling or whatever the fuck else. So if you make them 50% more common, for me, you know, 50% more of zero, it's just doesn't matter. But maybe at some point they'll add something extra. I think bestiary would actually be like another pretty good starting point, but I know a lot of people don't like bestiary, so that's kind of a hot take. Maybe just adding a damn crafting bench, man. Just add the crafting bench and start there. I don't think anything about the crafting bench is overly complicated. Oh yeah, they're super expensive on Tribute. I mean, I don't know personally, obviously, but the videos and clips that I've seen, most of the time people can't even afford them, even with like crazy reduced deferral costs. Hey man, honestly, two whittling for three audience, that's like crazy rare or like crazy good. Because I think I got like three or four audience, which maybe I got lucky, but hitting three whittling, that's pretty damn good. Yeah, I wish I had a clip of it, but last time that I played PoE 1, I started the league and I like got to end game. I dropped to one stack deck. I'm not lying, I swear. Pulled out the divination card from it, and it was a House of Mirrors. Very first divination card that I used the whole entire league, and it almost like it almost ruined the whole league for me because I was like, fuck, I've made it. I'm him. I have nothing to do now. It ruined it for me, man. I was like, oh, I just made. I mean, it was pretty damn early in the league, so it wasn't like hundreds or I think it was like maybe 20, 30 div, something like that. But It's still pretty damn good. You gotta get huge mouse pack size, quality. Yeah, I totally agree. Once I started doing breach stones, I really started doing them like out of necessity because I was doing build guides and stuff like that, and it was just a good place to test builds out. Sorry to keep stopping to do these trades, but if we want the stream to keep going, I've got to make some money. So, yeah, I probably shouldn't have sold it, to be honest. It wasn't the smartest move, but at the same time, it's like if you have the crafting knowledge, like getting 20 div on like day 2, you could use that to just head to the stratosphere real quick. And I did. I mean, within like a couple days, I was at hundreds of divs. I don't remember, it was over a year ago, but to be fair, I guess I probably could have just held on to it for another week or whatever and sold it for double to triple. Man, where are these bow attacks, fire, additional arrow? Show me the money. Man, if that was... Those are some nice stats. Unfortunately, no additional arrow. It's always how it is in this game. If only there was this one thing, then my item would be good. My eyes are starting to bug out looking at these. It's taking me longer and longer to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Yeah, it's true. I've always wanted to get into party play, but I don't know. Number one, I don't have any friends that play PoE. Well, I didn't have any friends that play PoE 1. I have a couple now that play PoE 2, but they're Path of Exile noobs, so they don't really know what they're doing. I think getting them to a point that they would be able to efficiently do party play or group play. I mean, they're the kind of people, campaign is going to take you 30 plus hours. So at that point, it's already cooked. Man. Speaking of cooked, I'm in the US. I'm in Colorado. This is sometimes this is how it goes. Man, that was brutal. All right. I've pretty much gone through this of like running out of things, so I just start selling random shit in my bank so many times. I don't think there's anything left to sell, to be honest. I've picked through all the scarabs and everything else, but man. Let me take a look at a couple things right quick. See what else I can come up with. Might just be time to run some maps, I'm not sure. Problem is my build sucks ass because I've just been crafting. Yeah. Here's what we do. All right. We're going to take all these. We're going to drop them down a div. We'll go run a few maps. Get the gold back up. All right. I just listed that one. I'm not dropping that down yet. We'll hope for the best. Maybe we can get some trades going. This is always how it goes in this game for me. I have like... I'm doing Connor Converse, his Mana Forged Arrow. So I'm pre-Indigon, obviously, but I'm just missing like a lot of life, to be honest. Like, I've kind of thought about... so I've always played armor stackers. That's like my build of choice. But this time I thought, well, I'll try something else, kind of see how it goes. And similar to armor stackers, like this build doesn't do too well unless you know like all the early game strats to make a bunch of currency quick. And I've been pretty slow at it. So it's not going particularly well, but it could be worse, I suppose. Let me see here. You know what? Run this guy. We'll go from there. No life, mana, or energy shield regen. That's going to be rough, but we'll send it. Whatever. I'm probably going to die right off rip. I'm just warning you. It ain't going to go well, most likely, but... Yeah. Yeah. It's basically every time Arcane Cloak drops is when I'm taking a huge amount of damage, but... I mean, I guess... yeah, the 30 div helm, it's a bit rough, but... I figure after doing a few more batches of the quivers, I'll probably get there. It's just going to take time for stuff to sell, you know? No, 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 no. I'm not going down like that. Not going down like that. Yeah. Black Sun Crest. I probably need to switch my idols around. I'm kind of tired of doing bestiary, and I'm sure my log is going to end up getting full at some point here. I don't really even have the motivation to go and clear them all out. Tier 16, alright. Me being stoked about seeing a tier 16 should tell you how little I've played. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad build. It's just, geez, those rolls. What the heck? I'm not. No, I was in Belton's guild for a good long while, but it just wasn't really for me anymore. I feel like everyone in there just does bestiary and talks about bestiary all the time. And I enjoy it, obviously. It's not the only thing I want to talk about, or, yeah. Get one more Maven encounter here. Not to mention bestiary just makes doing high tier content super fucking deadly. These things hit way too hard. I'm just gonna skip like most of the content. Just get to the end. Most of this content just annihilates me anyway. Build is not in a great spot. I definitely need to throw some money into it, that's for sure. I believe it. Yeah, I know there's plenty of people that hate Einhar the way I hate Sanctum. Like, I just don't want to do it. I don't even know why I do these anymore, because I'm, like, not even using my gold for my town. Dude, like... Whatever. I guess if I ever end up doing the town again, I'll have a shitload of resources. Like, King's March is definitely super fun, and I enjoy doing it, but I'm like... Again, I don't really play the game a whole lot, so I never have any gold, and then I run out of gold to craft, and it makes me go play the game again, so I'm like... fuck King's March. I'm just going to keep saving all my gold. So that way, I don't have to map. I can just keep crafting. But then times like this, I run out of all my shit. And I have to do it anyway. That's probably not too bad. Quest failed. Don't give me that. I don't even know what this is. 3 chaos? Sure, we'll hold on to that. Now trade site has got to be down. That's probably what's happening. Or the Awakened PoE trades cooked. There's an update available. Let me do that real quick. 1 sec. Okay. Do a little Maven trial action. I'm probably going to get annihilated here. I'll tell you right now. Woo! Yup. There it is. Yeah, I really enjoy King's March. Like, everything about it. I thought it was a really good take on, like, player-owned housing, kind of. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. Well, the Apple Shield. What do we got here? It's all ass. You guys notice that this is, like, bugged? Like, you can't get out of it. You have to go to the Atlas and then exit out. It's goofy. Damn it. PoE 2 habit. I just opened Exile Exchange rather than Awakened PoE trade. Oh, 1 sec. Okay, the apple sucks. Who would have thought? See what old Kurak got for me. Nothing good. Nothing good. Alright. We got a little bit more juice here. So we're going to go all in again. All over again. There it is. Get some quivers out. Start getting into it. Know what I'm saying? Oh, you got an Astermentus in PoE 1. What a shame, man. I mean, it's not like it's nothing. It's just not an Astermentus in PoE 2, that's for sure. Okay. That is something. I was taking a drink. I wasn't ready. Man, I'm so tempted to annul. Hit the quick 50-50, you know what I'm saying? You know what? We'll set this aside. I think I might want to hit an annul on that, but we'll see. This is the cursed quiver. Let's see if this is gonna put out for us. Yeah, I usually just like to roll all of them first and then go back and kind of do everything, but because I'm streaming. Get you a little bit more dopamine whenever it pops up, rather than doing it all at the end. It's 86. Yeah, they all should be 86 and above. So that way we can hit tier 1 increased damage with bow skills. This one is just not being kind to me. I feel like I've used like 15,000 life force on it. Will the curse be? Yeah, this thing is cursed. Come on, man. I think we're almost probably at 15,000, maybe getting close to 20,000 at this point. You'd vendor it? I can't though. It's 20 chaos just for the base. Maybe I should just sell it. Let some other poor soul deal with it. Now we are back at the point where we're broke again. Well, yeah, dude. I'm definitely a fan of both games, you know. It's just taken me way longer than I would have hoped to actually get to the point where I could do any form of content in PoE 1 because it's no fun to just watch someone level. We all know that that's the worst part of PoE, and I'm slow as hell at it because I'm bad at the game. So, all right. 50-50 annul. Ideally, we take off the crit, but if we take off the physical damage leached as mana, that wouldn't be too bad either. Fuck. This game's horse shit, man. Not like this. I don't got this. I don't got it. Yeah, that is a yikes. That is a yikes. All right. Here's the game plan. All right, we're going to take out all this shit. I have no idea what has any value. We're going to take it all out. We're going to sell it. And then we're going to get more life force. Because I'm actually having a pretty good time streaming. But I was thinking like, oh, I'm probably not going to enjoy this. So I'll just go in with like 4D. And hopefully that's enough. And, wait, what the hell? These things are so cheap now. No, we can get 12. I think we can get 12. It'll take a while. Yeah, why is that stuff so cheap now, man? For a good long while, there were, like 2 to 3 chaos each. I'm zoning out. To do what I'm doing? You mean just finding a cursed quiver and fucking have no currency in your stash? Being broke? You don't want this life, I'm telling you. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good call. Just be careful. If a bunch of people start doing it, then the price of these item level 86 quivers are probably going to start going up. I mean, they're already 20 chaos or whatever. Okay. How else can I extract some currency from the old Stasherino? I know what I can do. I really didn't want to because it was going to be pretty tedious, but we're going to pull out some of these beasts. Not a lot. Stick with me here. Fuck! I'm stupid. Just pretend that I didn't just add that right back in. We're going to pull out a few of these. The Krakic Sand Spitters are usually between 10 and 14 chaos a pop, so pull these guys out. Throw them up for sale. They won't take too long. And hopefully get some more currency coming in. Things still just take like a good long while to sell since this isn't like an actual league. I mean, it is, but it isn't. I guess it's more like an event. So there's not a whole lot of people playing it. I think like peak on Steam was like 80 or 90,000 people, which is not a whole lot. Yeah, so pretty much when you kill them, you capture them. If they don't have a picture, like this one, like these that are gray, these are yellow beasts. The ones that have pictures, they are red beasts. Not all red beasts are like worth something. So as you can see, like all of these are bad. These ones are good. The Krakic sand spitters, and the wolves. If you find the wolves or the non-flaming cats, those are good too. And then apparently they changed bestiary. I know you're not a huge fan, but they changed it where you no longer get like the higher tier beasts can't spawn in lower tier maps anymore. You can still get God, what is it? Krakic Chimeral? Something like that? Or I don't know. Whichever one that is worth a good bit. That one you can still get, but a lot of the higher tier ones you can't anymore. You have to do it like in tier 14 up. All right, we're gonna fucking fire sell these. All right, keep the content going. I probably shouldn't have just mixed all of this up. Just make sure I split these, because sometimes people will message you like, hey, I want 10 of these, and I don't want to have 3 people in my party and figure out what goes where. It's a pain. Okay. We got a good bit there. That'll be about 100 chaos. Not too shabby. Drop the price on some of this stuff that's been sitting in here forever. Probably should have just done this before, but I've been working, so. Sure. Fire sell a bunch of shit. Wants to. Get a little bit more coming in. Man, I gotta say, the trade sound in PoE 1 is just like 20x the dopamine when you hear it go off. It's not even close. PoE 2 isn't bad, but like PoE 1 trade sound or message sound is on another level. If I'm like watching a video and I hear the trade sound, I'll just feel myself get happy for no apparent reason outside of just hearing the noise. That's all it takes. It's fucking weird. It's like I feel the dopamine just start rushing through me. I'm like, ah, damn. I'm trying to craft some quivers right now, bro. Shit. Let me hear that sound. Let's go. Oop. There we go. All right. Sorry, I know this is probably not very fun to just watch me sit here and sell random shit, but in order to keep up the crafting, that's what has to happen. That's how it is, man. You hear that sound, you're like, God, about need new pants after hearing it, after being gone for so long. All right, you know what? I think I might just call the stream here. Um, Even if I end up getting another 100 chaos, it's just not going to really be enough to like keep this going and have it be entertaining. And again, like I just don't want to like stream and do content if it's boring. So, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I think it was actually a pretty good stream. Maybe I'll do it again tomorrow. I'll sit here AFK for a few hours before bed and see if I can get some more currency coming in. So that way tomorrow, maybe we could do 10 div. I don't know. Do some more elaborate crafts rather than just spinning the wheel. You know what I'm saying? But hell yeah, Dark. I appreciate you sticking around, man. You definitely kept the chat alive solo. That's for damn sure. Got some more trades. All right, guys. Again, I appreciate you. More big gambit times to come. Just got to get built up. You know what I'm saying? So I will see y'all later. Have a good one. Peace.